Alright, we are here at Diamond Fork Canyon Dispersed camping area, and I wanted to stop here for a moment to show you a very important landmark on your way up. It's this fence here with this little water treatment something. Now, while it doesn't really look important, it's really important for coming up the canyon into this dispersed camping area, because there's a sign right as you pull off of US 6 to come up the canyon saying that there is no camping besides designated camp spots within 12 miles of where you turn off of US 6. And this particular landmark here is almost exactly 12 miles. I set my odometer and it's pretty much exact. There are some people that I had seen camping down off the side of the road about a half mile to a mile back, and if you were to camp there, just be warned that you could have a ranger stop by and either kick you out or give you a fine, because it was clearly stated down at the base of the canyon that you can't do that within the first 12 miles. So let's head up the road here a little bit into the dispersed area and see what kind of camping areas we got. I tell you what, we found ourselves a little gem up here. We had to come up maybe mile and a half, 2 miles up past that 12-mile marker, but this spot right here, pull off the road a little bit, and it is nice. Fire pit right next to the stream, lots of trees. You could even like string up a hammock up here if you wanted to. So getting the trailer into this particular spot was a little bit tricky, but I did have enough space to turn it around. Speaking of which, if you have a trailer and you're coming up here, if it's a large trailer, take it slow. You can definitely make it, but there's some tight corners, some blind corners. There's old faded yellow marks on the road that I don't even know why they put those there. The road is so tight that there's plenty of times I was putting the trailer tire off into the dirt a little bit just so that other cars could pass me on the way up. But yeah, there's parking spots off to the side of the road that you can pitch a tent. There's a couple spots that I had seen where people had bigger trailers parked in those. They were off the road a little bit, and possibly even some more up higher. I'm not going to explore any higher than this because there is plenty of spots up here, but this is definitely a real nice area away. All the spots that I passed on the way thus far, none of them have been right next to each other. The only thing that you might get is a spot that's right next to the road. So this area, of course, no toilets, no water. If you do have a water filter, there is a stream right there, but it's all self-contained. And really a nice area to just get away. Alright, at this point, I would like to go and explore the Fifth Water Hotsprings, but the parking lot was packed on the way up here, and there's signs all over that parking lot saying no trailers. So I'm not quite sure how we're going to do that. There's also the possibility there are a couple pull-offs quarter mile up the road from the parking spot that are a little bit bigger that I could park in there if there were no other cars, which of course there were cars. So we're gonna go explore, wrapped up everything here so that we can head down there and see if today there are a lot of cars or not. We'll see. Yeah, that's that spot. That's a maybe if there were no other cars. I ain't gonna fit there with cars. Oh well. all the way in there for parking and no trailers at all. Alright, not minutes after saying that I gave up, I passed this little spot where I fit perfect. And on the other side there's even a little bit of space as well, but we're gonna go up the trail a little bit. It's probably, from this spot it's probably a half mile, but let's go check out the Fifth Water Hot Springs. Alright, we made it to the trailhead. There are some vault toilets here that are a little stinky, but they're vault toilets if you had to use them. And a little map here of the area with lots of people's writings on it. But apparently Hot Springs 2.2 All Trails says that the hot springs are 5 mile round trip, so 2.5 miles up, and let's go.